When we first moved in, we had high hopes of doing a lot of DIY around the house ourselves.
Once we started one thing, 3 more things would open up. The list got too long and got too overwhelming.
They had a vision for this house, but they had no idea how difficult it would be until they started actually trying to do the work, and it's a lot. Now they've become like almost paralyzed.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you've tried to do in here, like what your plan is in this kitchen. Like,
You like my holes in the...
yeah, those are some serious holes. So what was the end game with the holes? You were gonna get rid of the whole soffit?
Yes.
We wanted to get rid of this so we can extend down with our cabinetry.
Then your cabinets would be bigger.
Yes.
And you'd have more storage. Like, have you ever smashed through a wall before?
You make it look easy, so I thought, what the heck? I
So
could
this is
try.
my fault, that's what you're saying. Got it.
I mean, it's a big deal to get rid of a soffit. It could be load-bearing. It could have electrical or plumbing or HVAC in it. It's a big puzzle, and like you can't just do one piece independent of the other or it doesn't work.
You've got these awesome ceilings.
Yes, I like them. I just don't like how all of it is the same color.
It makes it very dark in here.
Yes.
This ceiling's a big ceiling.
Gigantic.
And this is a big fireplace.
Gigantic fireplace.
I can definitely help you in here and kind of finish it so that you can actually come in here and not feel like you still have a bunch of projects that you don't know how to tackle.
This backyard's awesome. The view is amazing.
Yeah, when we walked through here and we saw this and we're like, yep, this is it. This is the one.
I feel like I can help you guys back here.
Yay.
I'm gonna fix up the backyard, take care of the kitchen, take care of the living room, finally finish those floors, and I'm gonna have you back in your house in 1 month.
Sounds like a lot of work. I don't know.
Are you ready to rip this house apart? Because I am.
This is the fun part, actually. I really enjoy it.
Obviously, Lauren and Ozzy, they started
I
for
was
us.
wondering what that was.
We'll get rid of the soffit completely so we can give them new upper cabinets with tons of storage space. We'll install new lighting so they can actually see in here when they're cooking. New countertops, new backsplash, a new sink, nice and big. We'll give them a new dishwasher and a range with a proper hood. We'll extend the flooring from the dining room, and that'll be a brand new kitchen. The darkest room of the house. I want to take it from like the darkest room in the house and bring a ton of that natural light in here. So I want to take down this wall. Suddenly, all this natural light floods into that room. You know, we'll do some things to address the dark wood and the red brick and just kind of like get it all taken care of. This room will no longer feel like a separate part from that part of the house.
It's gonna be so much brighter.
Yeah!
Anything up in there yet? Or is it all pretty empty?
Pretty empty.
Nice, right?
So now we can take this all the way up, right? And put the cabinets all the way to the ceiling.
Yep. That's gonna be a much better look, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Nice.
Oh, I got one. What'd you get?
All of them.
There's gonna be so much more light coming into this room when this wall is gone. I can tell just by this little hole that we've done so far that it's just gonna really change the whole space back here.
Oh, wow, yeah, this looks great.
Opened it up a lot. Look how much light there is now in here, right?
So bright.
I love it.
I think first and foremost, we should get all of these stones picked up. We can use them somewhere else, and that will help make it feel like they have a proper grass yard. We can also add planting beds, which I think will help to define the space and make it feel really intentional. I think we should add a shade structure between the pool and this back wall, and then in this corner, I think we should add a family area. We can't start fresh out here until we get all these rocks out so we can actually make this into a nice grass area. Ozzy and Lauren always wanted to do something with this fireplace. They had talked about a bunch of different finishes, one of which was a German schmear, which is inexpensive. But once you do something like that, that's it. There's no turning back. It's a huge commitment. So they got scared and they ended up doing nothing. Even though I like the idea of German schmear and that would have covered the brick, I feel like the plaster is a little bit smoother, a little bit more updated, and it has a bit more of that industrial look and not so rustic. It kind of goes hand in hand with all of the other things that are old and homey and warm. Time is ticking on this project, and I need to get Ozzy and Lauren back in their house. So we finished the plaster on the fireplace. We finished the floors that Ozzy had started months ago. After just a couple of weeks, we're already halfway there. We were able to take the soffit down. It came down pretty easy. Now we've installed cabinets that go all the way up to the ceiling, which gave them more storage and like that designer look. This yard before, it was either a mud pit or a dust bowl. Now it's still a dust bowl, but the end is in sight. This is gonna be all grass right here. We've got all our plants delivered. You can see we've got this beautiful lavender that's just like this calming little pop of color. We've got our grasses. We've got some different grasses that are kind of, spiky and add a little bit of texture. Some ferns, we've got some olive trees. The kitchen is like 99% done, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. I mean, the nice thing about these shelves is it lets the hood kind of do the talking. They have enough upper cabinetry to hide the things that they want to hide.
Yeah.
And then everything else, like plates and glasses and that kind of stuff, there's no reason it can't be right here where you see it. I want every corner of this backyard to be about family and to be about being together. And the purpose of this corner is they can grow their own food and they can teach their kids about where their food comes from. Left to do this by themselves, I think that Ozzy and Lauren, they would have maybe gotten it done someday, but they both work a ton and they're providing for their family and they have a social schedule and they have stuff to do. I'm glad that now they can just come home, they can live in the house, they can pick up where they wished they had left off and not have to worry about another DIY for a while. You ready?
I'm not ready.
You're not
ready at all.
Do you guys want to go inside?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm gonna actually let you guys go in without me, just so you can kind of look around a little bit, and then I'll come find you guys. Don't forget else.
Don't forget, look down first.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. This ceiling,
Oh
though.
my gosh. Can you imagine all the time you was like,
It wouldn't have gotten done. It just wouldn't have gotten done. That is so nice.
I can't get over our fireplace.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. It's a completely different color. It goes so well. Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, and the kids' table.
They're gonna love this. It's like perfect for them.
Guys!
Oh my gosh. This
That is crazy.
is amazing.
That's
Fireplace?
awesome.
That is
Yes.
amazing.
That is crazy
I love
awesome.
it.
I mean, would you know that that's the same fireplace?
No,
No.
absolutely not. No.
Not at all. It's crazy that this is our house.
Yeah.
The wall's gone.
Yeah.
I love it.
Getting that natural light to flow through the whole space, I mean, it's a big difference.
Oh yeah, huge difference.
Huge. Yeah.
And it flows so well into.
Yeah. From one room to the next.
Now, you've got some space for
lots of
everybody.
space. It's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, and I love the open shelving I'm going in.
What is that?
This is your microwave. All right, so check this out. You just click where it says open.
Yeah, that's done. I'm good.
So this whole area, figuring this out was really important because this was a whole wall of your kitchen that was just poorly utilized.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, look, it's so green back here.
Happy tears.
Happy tears.
This is incredible.
Yeah, this is insane. The swing, fire pit. I mean, come on.
The girls, they're
Yeah.
gonna love this. We can have the family over, and this is a space that we can come and just hang out.
Yeah.
You guys bought this house because of the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The pool was already here. Now it's swimmable, which I think makes a big difference. But to have all these things to do and all this grass and everything, I mean, I think that was the dream, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait to enjoy it and be back here and watch our kids grow up back here.
Every little function that we have is going to happen here. And that's exactly what we wanted.